All right, I think we're back.
Are we live?
Are we
Let's
back?
see. Let me see. It looks like we're officially back on live. Sorry to anyone who ended up missing out on that. Our stream unfortunately crashed. Tyler was kind of saying it best. $1,500 gaming computer and the Wi-Fi did him in. It's unfortunate, but Tyler, before we end up going down to the wire, you were talking about you were basically talking about your experience with the stock market with all the drama going on there.
Yeah,
What was your personal experience?
basically, my had a stroke there. Um, do your research. Get as much information as you can, and make sure you check the balance sheets of the brokerage you decide to end up eventually joining. Because if they don't have trillions of dollars to allow you to buy and sell as you wish, unlike Robinhood did, that's why they had to put limits. Then it's not worth your time.
No, I agree. And Tyler, I was saying to you that I was trying to actually say it to you, but you ended up stroking out at the end, so it's kind of hard to get the point across. I was saying that there's three words to describe it right now, and that what are those three words, Tyler?
We're
Hold
down
the
to the.
line.
Oh yeah, hold the line.
Hold the freaking line.
Yeah, hold the line. Just hold it.
God damn it, Tyler. God damn it. But, all right, but anyways, though, I mean that does bring up a good point, Tyler. It is currently 8:03. It is currently 8:03 p.m. I mean, we'll be doing some more streams when we get back to school. But Tyler, I think it is that time. Want to let everyone know?
Yeah, I hate to do it to you fellas. 8:03 p.m. We are officially down to the wire.
Down to the wire. All right. So that means we're gonna go through everything we talked about in the past hour, and kind of give you guys a last minute, our last minute thoughts. So we let everything off, kind of talking about what we were doing before, since our last stream before we end up going back to school. Then we also ended up touching on the Super Bowl. This is our Super Bowl preview show, or at least the second part of it. We talked Brady facing off against Mahomes in his 10th Super Bowl. We said that Tom Brady is unequivocally the GOAT. Represent. We talked our personal picks for the Super Bowl. Me and Tyler got the Bucks. Carter's got the Chiefs, and he thinks Mahomes is going to raise the second. We talked about the dominating games about the dominating game Mahomes had for the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, and we also talked about how Brady played in the NFC Championship game against Aaron Rodgers. Even though he threw three picks, Aaron Rodgers did get the short end of the stick in that game, and a lot of people are wondering about his future. We were kind of speculating some destinations as to where he could go in the purple and gold. Me and Carter probably would like to see him up in New England after the horrific season that Cam had this year. But we also talked about Brady possibly having a new number. He allegedly wanted to go for number 7 when Chris Godwin was still number 12 on the Bucks. We then again confirmed our picks, as well as talking the Matthew Stafford trade to the Los Angeles Rams in exchange for Jared Goff and draft picks. We talked about how good Stafford could possibly be with that team. Tyler has very high expectations for it. I actually got a text earlier in the show from my father. He said that he doesn't believe that. He said he doesn't believe in Stafford. He said he's not a winner. Your thoughts, Tyler, on that before we continue?
Just wait and see. Just wait and see.
Wait and see. All right. With Brady still in the league, but a lot of interesting things there. We talked to Sean Watson, wanting out with the Houston Texans and some destinations that could entertain him. Again, me and Carter would love to see him up in New England, and we also talked about him going to teams like the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. In MLB news, we talked about the breaking news of Trevor Bauer to Los Angeles Dodgers in exchange as a free agent signing. I'm not talking about trades now. My brain is still on the trade mind. But he's going to the Los Angeles Dodgers on I believe a 3-year deal. He's going to be making $40 million a year. The guy got the bag. Good for him, frankly. We also talked about Dustin Pedroia unfortunately retiring from the MLB. Legend.
The GOAT.
Tyler, represent legend. We also talked about. Yep. We also talked about no one getting elected to the Hall of Fame for the first time since 2013, and the first empty class since 1960. In UFC, we talked about Conor McGregor's brutal loss to Dustin Poirier, as well as Jake Paul now trying to fight Ben Askren in a boxing match. And then in pop culture, once again, we finished things off with the stock market frenzy between GameStop, AMC. It's an absolutely crazy time since we've been off. A lot has happened. I'm sure a lot's going to happen over this next semester once we're back at school. I'm excited for it. I can't wait, guys. But from Sutton, Massachusetts, Winsted, Connecticut, and East Hampton, Massachusetts, this has been Down on the Wire, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see